Time now for your forewarned weather with Seth Sanders.
All right, thanks for sticking around, everybody. Let's talk some weather. Take a look at this picture. This is from Bear Lake. Chris Williams sending us the icy views. Really pretty. Caribbean of the Rockies this time of year, looking gorgeous. We got some more pictures from Bear Lake. Scott Taylor sent this in, showing off the lighthouse and the bald eagles there. Chris Williams also caught some bald eagles. Thank you guys for sending those in. Temperatures are way above average right now. We're at 46 degrees here in Salt Lake, Ogden at 51, Cache Valley running way above average as well. And then central and southern Utah running even warmer, 50s, 58 degrees in Cedar City, 60s in lower Washington County with mostly sunny skies. Here's a time lapse from the Black Desert Resort. You can see just a couple of clouds streaming on through, but not a whole lot of wet weather. People out there enjoying the greens. It's a beautiful day to be out in January. Our satellite radar shows we have high pressure that's beginning to build, which is in part to thank for the warm temperatures. We do have some clouds sneaking around the north and eastern edge of the high pressure ridge, but it's not going to bring any precipitation because that high pressure is going to continue to build and push the thickest plumes of moisture right on out of the region. Now, something we do need to watch is fog tonight. We've seen fog over the past couple of nights. We could see it again tonight from Brigham City all the way down to Bountiful. Really, we could see it anywhere along the Wasatch Front, but the east side of the Great Salt Lake is where we have the best chance. Cache Valley also looking at some fog, and that'll continue building as we get into the commute hours. We stop in this right around 8 o'clock in the morning, and you could see that visibility really starting to drop. So just be careful if you're driving to work or church or anything you got going on for your Sunday morning. West Valley time lapse showing that haze building throughout the day. You could see the sunrise as it gets over the mountains, really illuminating that inversion haze. And air quality, it's not looking too great right now. We're in the moderate category across the Wasatch Front from Tooele all the way through Salt Lake Valley and into Box Elder County. Utah and Cache Valley is looking good right now, as well as the eastern and southern portions of the state got clean air, so spend as much time outside as you'd like. Now, if you are prone to respiratory illness and you are in these highlighted areas, you do want to limit your time outside and avoid any strenuous activity unless you're indoors. Air purifiers work great. And the southern and eastern Utah should remain clean as we get into tomorrow as well. So we have this high pressure in place. That brings the calm conditions, which allows the relatively cooler air to settle near the surface and the warm air to rise, which acts as a lid, trapping that particulate matter, bringing that haze. However, we do have a system that'll be skimming us to the north. That'll help mix out some of that haze. It'll drop temperatures just a couple of degrees. But unfortunately, it's going to get pushed away from us as high pressure builds yet again, acting as a storm block. So it's not looking like we're going to be getting any precipitation with this. We might get a drizzle if we're lucky, but it's not really going to be helping us out. Warm temperatures build back for your Wednesday, and the southeast looking like they're getting another cold snap. That's going to be the third or fourth cold snap this year alone. And those warm temperatures are here to stay for a little while longer. There's a little bit of hope in the forecast. We might be able to get this guy moving its way in as we get into the second week of February, but unfortunately, the current track, it's not looking very optimistic. Right now, as we take a look at the long-term forecast into the second week of February, you can see we have dry conditions and warm conditions. So even if we do get precipitation with way above average temperatures, it's going to fall as rain. Our regional forecast for tomorrow shows temperatures are going to be right around where they are today. 50s across the state. Upper 50s to low 60s as we get down into southern and central Utah. 62 degrees in Cedar City, 68 degrees for St. George. And there's not a whole lot of fluctuation in the temperatures in St. George, only fluctuating by about 2 degrees over the next 7 days. Mid to upper 60s is what we have with a little bit of a breeze Tuesday and Wednesday. The Wasatch Front, hazy conditions for tomorrow with mostly cloudy skies, clearing on out for Groundhog's Day. Temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s, reaching the mid 50s by this time next week, and temperatures right around freezing. That's quite a bit above average. It's not looking great, guys. There's just no snow, there's no rain, there's nothing in the forecast, unfortunately.
Thanks, Seth. That's
Debbie Downer over here.
Sorry. Maybe the groundhog will have better news.
Yeah, you're going to see your shadow Monday? Or what do you got?
6 more weeks of sports, I can tell you that, at least.